and begin when you're ready.
Is Arizona a racist state? Unfortunately, the answer is yes, and the evidence is substantial. I've found that racism, or unfair treatment of people of color, is part and parcel of our Arizona society. It's present in our institutions, in our history, and in our daily lives. Many white people don't see it, but people of color often experience unfair treatment in public spaces throughout Arizona. They find it in their education, their employment, housing, healthcare, and in every part of their daily lives. Racism causes untold suffering for thousands of Arizona residents, especially our children. But nobody wants to talk about it. Perhaps the worst example of Arizona racism is in our education system. Arizona's K-12 education system has consistently ranked in the lowest 10% of the nation's school systems. Education funding is diverted to private and elite charter schools, and non-white and poor children are left with a school system that has overcrowded classrooms, underpaid and overworked teachers, and a curriculum that is antiquated and whitewashed. Perhaps the worst example of that I can think of is what happened to Arizona's Ethnic Studies program in Tucson, in the Tucson Unified School District. It was shut down specifically because it was teaching about critical literacy. And the program itself, the 8-year program, had done an incredible job for the students that were involved. It raised the test scores of Latino and Latino students up to par with white students for the first time. And it also tripled college graduation rates for the students. Ethnic studies is really important to help students prepare for the future and our multicultural global environment. Arizona politicians have done their best to try and destroy those kind of programs in the state. In an apparent effort, along with cutting funding, to try to discourage public school system and encourage privatization of our schools. One of the biggest problems is how the public generally doesn't know much about racism, doesn't know how much it's affecting us. So my friends and I got together and decided to create ArizonasAgainstRacism.org. In it, we offer free study materials on important topics like race and culture and critical thinking. We know that most people are not racist at heart, but we need to join forces against racism in order to give our children and our beautiful state a brighter future.